Alright everybody, welcome back to yet another turn of Operation Stonewall. This will be turn 3 for the Comintern, July of 1937. Let's just jump straight into it. We'll start with the CCP. We'll be starting with 5 IPP to spend, and we're going to be spending 3 on an infantry, and saving 2 on for use on the influence roll, so that will clear our bank all combined. We have no combat movements to declare. In the non-combat movement phase, 2 infantry are moving from Beiping to Hopei, and an infantry is railing from Beiping to Shenxi. Then we will end our turn there, place the infantry in Sichuan, upgrade the militia in Hopei, with the upgrade that was sent by the Soviets last calendar turn. Now we'll roll for our influence roll. We have paid 2 to increase it. We're going to be rolling for Tsinghai, and it will be hitting on a 4 or less. Dang, we really like rolling 5s. That's a miss, sadly. And then for recruit roll, we have 4 territories, so we'll be rolling at a 4 or less. That's another miss. Alright, with that we can move over to the Soviet turn. We will start with the tech roll. We'll be rolling for strat rockets, hitting at a 9 or less, or 9 or higher. That is a 6 and sadly a miss. For the purchases, we have 10 to spend, and we're gonna spend none of it. We have 5 to spend. We're gonna spend none of it, bringing us up to 10. The CCP collect 5. In our combat movement phase, we're gonna go for it in Spain. We've got 6 infantry attacking with 2 aircraft, 1 fighter, 1 medium bomber, defending, attacking against the 2 militia and the cavalry in western Andalusia. And that is our only combat move. So let's go ahead and take care of it. No first strikes, no air superiority. Got 6 units rolling at 2 in attack. There's 1 hit, 2 hits. Fantastic. A fighter and a medium bomber. That does it. And then we have 3 militia, well, 1 militia and 2 cavalry rolling back at 2. 2 militia, 1 cavalry. Doesn't really matter though. And no hits. Wow, I could not ask for better luck in Spain. With that, the Spanish Civil War is concluded. Only 2 Republican units were lost in the entire war. And they will be remembered. Alright, at the end of that combat, the aircraft need to land. That'll happen in Madrid. Yeah. And then we can move into the non-combat movement phase. The coastal submarine from A-44 will move back to M2. They'll be joined by the heavy cruiser and destroyer 1, 2, 3. And that will be all of our movements for Spain. For the Soviets, they'll have their entire fleet in A-28 drawing naval supply from Spanish naval facilities. Moving 1, 2, 3, also into M2. Um, we have a submarine in I7 moving 1, 2, 3 to M8, and a TBD from I12 moving to I7 because he is out of naval supply. I do believe that takes care of all of those. Infantry moves from North Caucasia to Transcaucasia, from Tula-Lipetsk to Oral-Kursk, and then we have some bigger shuffles in the east. Everything in Cheetah is moving over into Amur, and the infantry in Buryatia is moving over to Cheetah. You know what? Actually, I didn't use my rails, so I'm gonna rail him over to Amur instead of walking him over to Cheetah. And I'll consider... I'll rail one more infantry over too. From Kiev. That is gonna end our non-combat movement phase. Let's go straight into our placement phase. We have already placed our units and collected our income. We do have to do recruit rolls. We'll be rolling for Republican Spain at a 6 or less 4. That'll be 2 militia that we placed there in Madrid. And for... Oh. You know, I'm going to have to do some rule searching again. I believe the Soviets cannot collect their bonus for having won the Spanish Civil War until the Soviets are at war with a major power. But if I'm wrong with that, there will be basically an international brigade placed in Madrid, if that's allowed. But I'm going to leave the board as it is for now, because I think this is how it's supposed to stay. And then we have a recruit roll for Mongolia, rolling at a 4 or less. That's a miss again. Mongolians don't want to do anything. Alright, with that, we should have everything in place to pass things over to Be Nasty for the next Japanese turn. So we'll leave things there and say best of luck again on your next rolls.